You are now listening to the Perceptive Readers Podcast. Free Energy Keynote Part 4 of 5. Perceptive readers, we talked about in the beginning who created light. When did this beginning happen? Remember, if we listen according to the Bible accounts, we learn that the creator of the universe was always around, and there was a heavenly place as well. All the same, the creation day of the physical universe of our earth, as far as the history of that, apparently, if we listen to scientists, and I'm going to say theoretically, still in theory, even though some will state this for a fact, you see, when you read the encyclopedias, they have stated that the earth or the sun is over 4.5 billion years old. So what does that really mean for the earth? We know the earth is probably that old, round about that same period. Okay. At least if you pay attention to the let there be light time frame, you see, when the earth was here and was formless, and then light started going across. Either way, this is why I say it's theoretical. The other reason why I say it's theoretical is because years ago, it was described what kept the sun burning was a chemical reaction. And some books or magazines may still describe it as that. Myself, I like describing it as that. And yet now, you read some of the latest writings, probably over the past 10 years, you find out that they're saying, no, there's a type of fusion going on. It is not really a chemical reaction. And then when you look up what goes on in a fusion, then you say, well, look, this is still like a chemical reaction, right? Well, it still goes into the difference between what happens here on Earth when energy is burning and you have oxygen around that dissipates it, and then the difference between what's happening in the sun that's burning with all that hydrogen, and it's supposed to be this complete void, you see, without oxygen in it, without the type of air that we have to actually burn up and dissipate and transmute or what have you. So in other words, stuff that could burn faster, it doesn't. It's just in a complete type of void. The sun is like in a voided bubble, if you will. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is because notice 4.5 billion years has been estimated. All that energy that's being sent out to us and the other planets in the solar system, the universe, our little universe here, if you will. And it's estimated that still in another billion or so years, something of that nature, that then the sun will start to run out of hydrogen to keep having that nuclear fusion or that combustion going on inside that void. And some scientists say there is no way to restore it, not by some type of nuclear explosion being placed in the sun, nothing of that nature. There are also estimates how to do it. But with all that being said, since we're coming up on the 4-minute mark, what I do want to focus on is it's that beacon, it's that light, it's that energy that is out there right now, that is coming to the earth, that allows us to see, and it allows us to transmute, if you will, fusion all that type of energy components you see through different reactions that produces the world that we have now. Remember, in part 5 of this series, there will be no time limit for me to complete what I'm talking about, okay? So all of these first 4 were made within 5 minutes. Have a wonderful day.